Welcome, boys and girls, to the 100th episode of Nuke the Shark. Today we've got an all-time classic lined up for you, one of the absolute greatest action movies ever made, and a truly exceptional masterpiece from Steven Spielberg. It's the film that made cinephiles out of many of us, and introduced us to the unforgettable Indiana Jones. Yes, kids, today we're going to review Raiders of the Lost... Shark. Okay. Alright, let's get what I liked about this movie out of the way. That's a pretty cool poster. Okay, on to the rest of it. The opening credits claim that this movie is a true story. Hey, you stole my fake based on a true story tag from my movies The Lobster Circle and Narcolepsy. I oughta... No, this movie came out before my movies. Well, fine, I stole that idea from Fargo anyway. You guys ripped off Fargo, how could you? The movie starts out how every shark movie starts, with a bunch of sinners being sinful by the beach.
You know what?
What?
It's hot in here.
You got that right.
No. Well then, let's go under the stars then.
But it's daytime. One of the couples goes off to the really unattractive looking beach, and we get our first couple of kills. Wow, that was not convincing. Hopefully the next one is better. Sorry kids, this is one of those movies where the shark and its victims seem to be spliced in from completely different movies. Next kill.
I'm not the one who's a big fat chick.
Tracy!
They're all gonna be like this, aren't they?
Oh my. Gotta get out of here. Ah!
Oh, good. Things are looking up. Already this is better than Shark Exorcist. Good job, Raiders of the Lost Shark. Two security guards show up and they see the obvious dead person in the water, but can't put the pieces together very quickly.
We've gotta get him out of the water. Get out of the water, it's not safe.
And we're back to bloodless deaths by editing. That water is not even close to that deep. So you might be asking yourself what this movie has to do with Raiders of the Lost Ark, since they took that movie's name. Well, they actually have quite a bit in common. For one thing, both movies were shot with cameras. Both movies have actors who recite lines of dialogue. Both of them have musical scores and end credit scenes. And finally, both movies were filmed sometime after the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. After that, it's hard to find some similarities. No, hold on. I've spoken too soon. Indiana Jones is a college professor, and our main character Carly is a college professor as well.
I'm sorry that we're boring you, Steven.
No, you're fine.
A shady woman who they call the Dragon Lady approaches Carly with a deal.
You're telling me there's a killer shark on the loose?
Well, we're not sure yet, but if there is, we will need someone with your skill set. So we figured, rather than start again with someone new...
You want someone who's seen or killed one of these before, am I right?
Well, in maybe less colorful words, yes. But there's a lot more to this than just finding a shark.
What else could there be? So far you haven't exactly sold me on this idea.
What if I were to tell you that there's a somewhat prehistoric element to all of this?
I tell you, you're watching too many bad movies.
Yeah, same. So Carly agrees to go and kill the shark, and there's something that confuses me. All of the characters talk about this shark being some prehistoric killing machine that was released into the modern world, like in The Meg. But we've seen the shark already, it's a pretty normal-sized shark. It's like they originally wrote the movie to have a 60-foot shark, but they forgot to tell the special effects team. We cut to what is easily the worst part of the movie. There's this police captain that's been imported from America. This is a Canadian film. And he sits at his desk being lazy while this other cop tries to get him to get to work. There's no point to these plot threads besides giving us some very unfunny jokes.
We just got a call that might be of interest to you.
You show me the respect I'm due. You call me sheriff.
But Captain, First of all, this is Canada. We don't have sheriffs up here. And
Secondly, you call me sheriff, or you will no longer be my deputy. You'll go back to being simply my brother-in-law.
A bunch of Carly's students decide that they are going after the shark too, so they hire a salty sea captain to take them to the island, and this leads to the one good joke in the film.
These sharks, they can hunt. They can reason. And they can kill with a vengeance in their hearts. It was a shark that took my hand.
Carly and friends take a look at the Dragon Lady's security room, which amounts to 2 laptops in a poorly painted room as the movie's budget runs out. And meanwhile, I say we're about due for another shark attack. At this point, the formula for the shark attack scenes becomes very clear. A woman goes into the water and the man doesn't want to. The woman tells him to stop being a wimp, and then the shark attacks. This one does throw a little twist in there.
I didn't like them.
Oh, come on. What have fish ever done to you?
Flying shark?
And the Oscar goes to...
Flying shark!
The shark finds its way to the people in the boat, and although this isn't saying much, we do get the best scene in the movie here.
Let me take a look-see.
Be careful.
Don't worry your pretty little head, Missy.
The pointless cops show up at the beach, and someone has dumped a bunch of Halloween Superstore decorations in the sand.
Shouldn't we be doing something?
We are. We're securing the beach.
Why are you even in this movie? I'm getting sick of this. Let's wrap this up.
I'm sorry that we're boring you, Steven.
Yeah, you are. Carly and Dragon Lady finally arrive to take down the shark.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Is that a flying shark?
That would have been cool to see, a shark take down a plane. Too bad it just looked like the plane spontaneously exploded. Why did the plane leave anyway? They're going on a dangerous mission to take down a shark. Shouldn't the plane have stayed on the ground? Also, where's their shark hunting gear? How do they expect to kill it? Carly and her remaining student are reunited, and they run into a Dragon Lady's ex-husband. He's a creepy scientist man who explains that he created the flying shark with his evil scientific experiments.
Brad, why did I marry you?
Because I said yes.
Carly blows up the shark, its syrupy guts fall on the cops, and Carly and the student take a convenient boat back home. Overall, Raiders of the Lost Shark was about as cheap and poorly acted as you would expect. We didn't get any Indiana Jones parody, and just got a nonsensical and half-hearted plot about a flying shark that acts like a normal shark for most of the film. It is miles or kilometers for you Canadians better than Shark Exorcist though. And that is why I will be giving Raiders of the Lost Shark a 2 out of 10.